Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today I am doing something a little bit different. Basically I got paid on Friday and I really wanted to just go on a little book buying spree and just treat myself to some new books. So I thought, why not take you guys along with me while I do that. I actually got inspiration from Rachel's video. I think she posted last week where she did like a come book shopping video with me, which I will link down below. Great video, and it just inspired me to do the same, and of course made me want to go and buy a load of books. So plan is just take you along with me. We're gonna choose some books, we're gonna order them, and we're gonna be really happy about it. So yeah, I'm not sure how the lighting's gonna look for this because I am filming it later at night. Really wanted to record the video, and well, actually no, that's a lie. I really wanted to order books and I had said I'd do a video, so that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully it's gonna look alright. If not, hopefully I can play about with it a bit, but if not, my apologies. But anyway, let's go ahead and order some books. First of all, I am planning to just go to my Amazon wish list. And apparently I've forgotten how to do that. Yeah, let's just find my books list. I'm gonna go around here and maybe choose like 3. Is that too many? But I really don't know which ones I'm gonna choose. I feel like I should choose, what I really want to do, to be honest, is just buy all of the Alice Oseman books. But I'm not gonna do that at the moment. What do I really, really want? What do I really, really want in my life? This. So ever since I watched Kevin from Irish Readers vlog where he read The Black Flamingo, I've been wanting to read this so badly, and I've basically just been waiting to have the dollar to purchase it. So let's do it now. We're gonna add that right to the basket. Yep, and then we're gonna go straight back to that list and see what else we can add. You know what, I think I'm gonna add this one because obviously if you've been watching my videos recently, you'll know that I recently read The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo and I absolutely adored it, and in my mid-year book freakout tag I said that my newest favourite author because of that would be Elizabeth Acevedo, and I've been dying to read the rest of her books. So it would kind of be stupid if I didn't order another one, and I've heard amazing things about this. So I think I'm gonna do it. Let's just read the blurb. So, Camino Rios lives for the summers when her father visits her in the Dominican Republic. But this time, on the day when his plane is supposed to land, Camino arrives at the airport to see crowds of crying people. In New York City, Yahaira Rios is called to the principal's office where her mother is waiting to tell her that her father, her hero, has died in a plane crash. Separated by distance and Pappy's secrets, the two girls are forced to face a new reality in which their father is dead and their lives are forever altered. And then, when it seems like they've lost everything of their father, they learn of each other. So, to be honest, I didn't really know too much about this. Like, I've seen it everywhere, but I've been trying to like stay away. But that sounds... It sounds amazing, to be honest. It sounds incredibly emotional, but I do like an emotional book. I like something that's going to pull on my heartstrings, especially if it's written well. So yeah, let's add that to the basket. Maybe one more and then we'll go look elsewhere. I'm also going to start adding my Amazon wish list to my links underneath the video, mostly just so you can see what sort of things I'm hoping to read. But you know, if anyone wants to just like treat me, I'm not going to be too mad about that. Okay, the last one that I feel like I've been seeing a lot of on BookTube is this one, I Wish You All the Best, and I feel like it's only right that since it is still Pride Month, just I add a LGBTQIA+ book to the mix. So let's just read the little blurb here. So when Ben DeBacker comes out to their parents as non-binary, they're thrown out of their house and forced to move in with their estranged older sister Hannah and her husband Thomas, whom Ben has never even met. Struggling with an anxiety disorder compounded by their parents' rejection, they come out only to Hannah, Thomas and their therapist and try to keep a low profile in a new school. But Ben's attempts to survive the last half of senior year unnoticed are thwarted when Nathan Allen, a funny and charismatic student, decides to take Ben under his wing. As Ben and Nathan's friendship grows, their feelings for each other begin to change, and what started as a disastrous turn of events looks like it might just be a chance to start a happier new life. Well, that just sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I've said this before, but I think it's really important that a book does delve into important issues and explores these, but it's also well written, also has a good plot, has good developed characters. Yeah, most of the time I do want to be entertained by a book, but I'm also all about reading books that are more just extremely important and are just gonna like break your heart. I think this is gonna go straight in my basket. And I also like how it's talking about anxiety disorder, because that's something that I suffer from myself, so I'm always really interested to read people's portrayal of that, because it can make you feel really represented and just make you feel like you're not stupid. I think it's such a huge thing for people with anxiety disorders. You're constantly criticizing yourself for how you feel, and you're telling yourself like you're stupid to feel the way you feel, and even though you know in your head that's wrong, sometimes it's difficult to, you have that battle, sort of like you're telling yourself you're stupid but you know you're not, this is just your brain, this is an illness sort of thing. So sometimes to read that on paper and to like know that other people are feeling the same things is just, it's really important, it's really heartening, it's just, yeah, it's necessary. So we're gonna add that to the basket. Okay, so I've got 3 books here in my Amazon basket so far, 2 of these being LGBTQIA+ books, which I'm very happy about. That wasn't actually on purpose, but now I do think it's actually important, because obviously, like I said, we're still in Pride Month and I do want to support that. So I think next I'm just gonna go on the Waterstones website. I don't have like a wish list or anything on this, so I'm just gonna have a look at what's sort of like trending or what's new, that sort of thing. So what's sort of like on the first page? Do you know, I might have to go for this, because obviously still hugely important and will always be important no matter whether it's being reported on or trending or not, the Black Lives Matter movement. And I have been very vocal in saying that we do need to keep educating ourselves, and I need to educate myself still, and I will continue to do that as much as I can. So I do think it's important that I keep reading up on that, and I know that I've heard very good things about this book. For us to be particularly allies, to really educate ourselves and know that we're helping. So yeah, I think I'm gonna add that to the basket. I'm just gonna read, what does Waterstones say? A charged, unnecessary wake-up call to pervasive institutionalised racism, Edo Lodge's searing polemic reconstitutes the frame of the argument around race, removing it from the hands of those with little experience of its resonances. From ambient and lazy cultural stereotyping to open hostility, why I'm no longer talking to white people about race is a clarion call of understanding. Yeah, so I am going to add that to the basket. Like I said, I think it's really important that no matter what, we're continuing that conversation, we're continuing to support the Black Lives Matter movement, whether it's trending or not. So you're never going to be completely educated on the issue, and you can never stop educating yourself. So yeah, we're going to add that to the basket. And then, is there anything else sort of like on the front page? I think also, in case anyone's wondering, I have decided that I'm going to go back to just buying paperback books. I decided that I really want to either buy hardback or paperback, purely for the bookcase aesthetic. And originally it was hardback books because I do think they look so much better on a bookshelf. They just look beautiful. But I ain't rich. I can't afford, when I want to go on a little book buying spree, I can't afford to buy a ton of hardback books. So I am going to just go back to buying paperback books and maybe have like a hard book shelf where I keep all the hardbacks. if I want if I particularly want a new release or something like that, but I am going to mostly buy paperbacks. See, this is another one that I have seen everywhere at the moment, and I don't actually know too much about it, so let's just read the little blurb. Caught between the Jamaican-British family who don't seem to understand her, a job that's not all it promised, and a man she just can't get over, Queenie's life seems to be steadily spiralling out of control. Desperately trying to navigate her way through a hot mess of shifting cultures and toxic relationships and emerge with a shred of dignity, her missteps and misadventures will provoke howls of laughter and tears of pity, frequently on the same page. Tackling issues as diverse as mental health, race, class, and consent with a light yet sure touch, Queenie is refreshingly candid, delightfully compassionate, and bracingly real. The perfect fable for a frenetic and confusing time. Carty Williams' stellar novel is undoubtedly one of the year's most exciting debuts and announces its author as a fresh and vibrant new voice in British literature. Well now, I've always said I'm all about books that tackle important issues, and it looks like this delves into a few that I am very passionate about. So I think we're just gonna have to add that to the basket. So what am I up to? I wanted to go on a little spree, so I'm thinking 6 books. Is 6 books too much? Let's go one more. One more. And what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go on to Celebrating Pride in Books. Here we go. So, just going to look for something that jumps out at me. I am wanting fiction, and I'd quite like a young adult fiction. Maybe a contemporary. Oh. Right, I've heard about this one. Is it not like Grease, but LGBTQIA+? A queer update on Grease. I mean, do we even need to read the rest of the blurb? I don't think we do. Yeah, that's going right in the basket. I'm sorry. I have to. I have to do it. I don't think I need to go on any more websites like that. 6 books, that's enough, isn't it? It's probably too much. I'm feeling very privileged right now. But yes, so final 6 books. Also, my camera is flashing at me, telling me it's gonna die, which is kind of like a sign from the universe telling me to stop buying books. So, we've gone for I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, Black Flamingo by Dean Atta, Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Rennie Edo Lodge, Queenie by Candice Carty Williams, and Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. As I said, I'm very happy because 3 or 4 of them are LGBTQIA+ books, which is important because it is Pride Month and I do want to support that. I've also got a book in there to support Black Lives Matter, and these are all books that are on my TBR and I have been hearing a lot about, so I'm really excited to delve into them. And now I need to rein it in and close my purse. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, just coming along with me and choosing some books. Let me know down below if you have read any of these books, what your thoughts were, if you have got any of these on your TBR that you want to read as well. Let me know what you thought about this video, if it's something you'd like to see again. If you did enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content, and I will see you in my next one.